Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, I'm going to be ranking all the characters in Genshin Impact based on my preference toward those characters. We're going to go through it like a tier list style, including F, D, C, B, A, and S tier characters. Now, of course, this list is completely opinion based, so if you guys have a different opinion, leave it down below in the comments and let me know what you think. Also, to make a quick note, because there are a lot of characters between D, C, and B, but these are just characters that, I like more than one another. They don't have any great characteristics that make me love them. They don't have any characteristics that make me absolutely despise them. They're just characters that I like a bit more than the previous. I'm going to speedrun a lot of those rounds, so you're just going to see the characters pop up. But if you guys want any further clarification as to why I like those characters, leave a question down below and I'll be sure to get to it and answer it. Now let's get right into the video. Starting in the F tier, we have Dory. Now, I just personally don't like Dory's design all that lot, and I didn't really like her scam artist character. Sure, it was great memes, it's great fun, but for me, Dory just, I don't know, something about her kit isn't fun to play, something about her character design feels off, so I just really don't like Dory, and I decided to put her at the bottom of the list. Following that, we have Xinyan. I don't hold anything against Xinyan. I think she's a very unique character, being a rock star, being from a region we haven't yet explored in Natlan. I just really wasn't ready for that rock star style character to come into Genshin Impact, and so I was a bit blown back when she was introduced, and she just didn't really sit well with me ever since. But I will say, on a positive note, she did really grow on me from her concert with Hu Tao, and she is one of the only characters that I actually have at C6. After Xinyan is Goro. Now, for those who don't know, I took a large gap between Genshin Impact from versions 2.1 all the way to 3.0, and a large reason for that was actually because of Goro. Now, when Goro was introduced and I saw his model on my Twitter page, I was very upset. I'm not a big fan of the animal style characters like Goro, Diona, Tignari, and Goro was just that character that turned me away from the game and resulted in me taking a year-long break from Genshin Impact. And that's why Goro's all the way down here. After Goro, we have Aloy. Aloy came out in a time when I wasn't playing Genshin Impact, and so I don't really have a big opinion on her. The reason why she's down here is just because she's not actually a part of the story of Genshin. She's just a character from a crossover event, and therefore I don't have a lot of attachment or a lot of ideas towards this character. Finalize the F tier, my fifth least favorite character in Genshin Impact is actually Nilou. I don't like Nilou at all. I think her kit is very boring. I think her involved story was very lackluster, and so for that, Nilou has come all the way down to F tier. The biggest reason why she's down here though is because of kit. I found her kit to be extremely boring, and I just never really wanted to actually play Nilou or get involved with the character ever again. Now we get into D tier, so these tiers are going to start going by a lot faster. You guys will see on the side of the screen brief little notes as to what I like about these characters, or perhaps what I don't like about these characters. But let's get right through D tier. Now we enter our top 5 favorite characters in Genshin Impact. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have our boy Benny Boken. I love making fun of Bennett, and I know that might sound really wrong to say, but I just think the big contrast between how unlucky Bennett is versus being the greatest 4-star support Genshin Impact will ever see, I just find it extremely funny. But Bennett has actually carried my team so much through being a great, not only healer, but boost to my team's overall attack. Because of that, Bennett is my 5th favorite character in Genshin Impact. Following that, we have Tartaglia. I love Tartaglia's lore of like falling into the abyss and becoming this super soldier almost. It reminds me a lot of the character Bond from 7 Deadly Sins, who is my favorite character from that anime series, in which Bond goes into purgatory and comes out as this absolute monster. I also really like antagonistic groups from anime such as the Akatsuki and the Phantom Troop. So the Fatui Harbingers are just, I love the Fatui Harbingers, and right now Tartaglia is one of the only representations we have of the Harbingers, and I cannot wait to see even more of them. After Tartaglia, we have Zhongli, my favorite Archon in the game. I just really like his very wise personality, and his lore is absolutely amazing. Being, of course, the oldest Archon, the one who has the most knowledge, the way he built Liyue, I just really like learning more about Zhongli as the game progresses. Following Zhongli, we have Xiao. This was my 2nd DPS in Genshin Impact, the one that I got after Razor. This is also the only character I have ever spent money on in Genshin Impact, as I first lost the 50-50 on his original banner to Mona, and then I spent the money to get Primos in order to get Xiao and start building him up. He has been on my team ever since, has never been taken off my team. The only time I use a DPS that isn't Xiao is when I'm required to run 2 DPSs in the Spiral Abyss for the 2 different sides of the field. And then, of course, my favorite character in Genshin Impact is Kazuha. Now, Kazuha is my favorite character not only because I love Kazuha's design with the maple leaves, the lone samurai vibes he has, his kit is a lot of fun to play. Kazuha is just that perfect definition of a character in Genshin Impact for me. I love everything about him. I don't think there's many flaws to Kazuha at all. Maybe you could say his burst blinds you in certain aspects of the game, but other than that, Kazuha is just such a perfect character. I've always loved that wandering traveler type of character, and Kazuha's design being perfect on top of it just absolutely fits it. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, if there's any clarification you want on a specific place of a character, let me know in the comments down below, and of course let me know down below who your favorite characters are in Genshin Impact. But with that being said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. And it would be greatly appreciated if you were to join us on this Genshin Impact journey. And with that being said, I will catch you all later. So long, everybody.